Hello guys, welcome back to my channel DP Design, Learning Solidworks Advanced 3D Tools. So in this video we will explore some commands like swept, loft and boundaries, and taking some planes, draft, shells also, and ribs. Right, so these commands we will see in this video. So as you can see, I have created one beautiful bracelet over here. So how I have created this. So before moving on this, I will take you to some 3D advanced tools. I'm creating one part. Let's say we will see first a sweep command. Okay. So let's say I want to create a pipe in this path, right? In this way. You can also use the spline for beautiful curves. But for now, I will create one plane perpendicular to this line. So you must having the plane perpendicular to this. Also, you can take over here also, but there is no problem. I will sketch on this, and wherever your origin come, you have to start selecting the profile. Whatever profile you are having for the pipe, you can select. So okay, I'm done with that. So both sketches you must have to be different. It is recommended, right? So my both sketches have been created. Now I will select the sweep command. I will select the sketch profile. What is my sketch profile? This one. What is my circular path? This path. So as you can see, I have created one path over here directly. Okay. Now you have seen that beautiful bracelet, right? So how I have created that. Let's explore that. So I've created one circular path first. Let's say it is having the 150 mm dimension. And okay, I'm creating one point over here to creation of the plane. I think there is a plane, so we can also sketch in that. But for the reference, and you will learn how to take planes, so that's why I'm creating plane over here. Okay, and you can see the origin here. So what you can do, you can just select the ellipse clips and this way. Okay, so this is my profile and this is my path. So I will select the sweep command. I will sketch this profile, sketch profile, this one. Okay, my sketch profile and my path, this one. Okay, so you have to twist this profile, right? So what you can do, you can just go to the option, wait, specify twist value. So in this value you can just control the how much twist you want to give, right? So it will create that. Merge tangent faces. Okay, as you can see, I've created one beautiful bracelet, right? If you want to make it more beautiful, you can just go to the appearance, go to the metal and polish gold. Yeah, looks great, right? Sounds very good. Now we will move on to the another command, loft command, which is very useful for in surfacing, right? So let's say I've created one profile over here and one profile on at the top, right, which is very different from the circle. Okay, 200 mm far, and let's say it is having something like a hexagon, a big hexagon, right? If you want to connect this profile, it will be very difficult to connect by you will connect this and create the surfaces. Instead of that, you just go to the loft and select the profiles. Okay, as you can see, also you can, if you want to twist it, you can just go control this. Okay, make it 0 over here. Okay. Now if you want to specify the curves like this, so what you can do, you can just go to the mid plane and select the curves, right? Let's say I'm selecting the curves, right, just like this one. Okay, this is not good, so what I can do, I can just go to this spline. If it is possible, then it will drop, right? So this and this point should be coincident. Okay, nice. A beautiful curve I have driven. Let's see if it is going or not. Guide curve and okay. So it is invalid. So you have to modify some here. Closed loft is not there. So this should have touched this sketch. That's why it is showing that. So this is how you can apply the guide curves. Let's say I will do this and this piercing. Before that, delete all and pierce. It is a coincidence with this command. Okay, done. Apply the loft. Okay, and this one. Guide curve. Okay, as you can see, it is created. So it was not pierced. That's why it was getting the errors. So that's how you can do the loft. So what is boundary now? Boundary is the same. You have to select both. Okay, and also you can guide this. So what is the difference? You will tell me in the comments. I will explain it later in the videos, right? So you have to explain me what is the difference between boundary and loft. Okay, it is the same command. I'm using a boundary for my surfacing, right? Okay. Now what is remaining? Draft is there and shell is there. In this video we will cover the draft. So if you want to make the hollow part from the whole solid model, so what you can do, you can just select the openings and multi-layer thickness if you want to give, show preview, and I wanted 2 mm thickness inside, right? So if you want to do multi-layer, then you can select this and apply the thickness over here. Let's say 5 mm here, 5 mm, 6 mm from this side. So if you want to create the cell outward, then you can do. So you can see my box has been created. You don't have to go into extrude cut and all. You have to create the sketch. So cell command is very useful. Now if you want to apply the draft, you can just select wherever you want to apply and select the reference for that and apply. I will explain it later because it is very useful for mold making and all. So I will cover draft in very detail for a mold making process, right? So these are some commands. Rev also, it is not, I am very used to it because Reeves I'm sketching and manually I'm creating that. So yeah, these are some commands in advanced 3D tools, and we will cover other 3D advanced tools in the next video. So if you like the video, share it and subscribe the channel and keep sharing, keep learning. Thank you.